TOMz.
Oh yes, we're fair to Iskati 213 Damvama, and that can only mean one thing and one thing only. The best of the best when it comes to entertainment is finally on your screens, but fair to. This is TOMz right here on SABC 1. We're live and TV on Uno.
Oh yeah, that's right, Buffett, and you know us as the two bros.
Yes.
Kidding it, Buffett, come on, I'm okay, and this is here. I'm too fresh, boy. Too much.
Nice one.
And it's just Buffett good in your time, but an entertainer. That's why we always bring together education, science, and fun together. That's what we're going to be learning about today.
Cool. And what better way to do it through e-comedy, Buffett? I mean, sonke siyathanda ukuhleka, Buffett. Kumnandi, it's all fun in the games. Kodwa mina into engibuza namhlanje kahle kahle indaba hleka.
Yeah, and if it's abobana bahlekisana, iziphi izinto ezihlekisana? Is that one friend who's always throwing jokes, or your favorite comedian?
And kuyiqephu ke zadlula Buffett sesathola kabantu kahle kahle indaba ukuhleka kubalekile for wena. But today we're actually finding out why laughter actually happens.
Are you ready for this episode?
I am so ready.
Because I'm ready as well. So guys, get your jokes and get your tummies, because it's about to be a one. Let's get it.
Here's what's coming up on today's episode of Teenagers on a Mission. Discover the truth behind comedy in Mzansi. See how comedy can change the world and have a huge impact on society. Have you ever wondered why ezinye? Discover the crazy origins of comedy. How do you think comedy will change in the future? And see how much you know in the ultimate Q&A. Sunbabe. This is the very time where we get to interact with you guys via our social media pages. Who is your favorite South African comedian? Like, who tickles those jaws? Yes, my favorite. Cherry Lips on Facebook. My favorite South African comedian is Trevor Noah. Alright, so it's my favorite South African is Pops. His jokes are very unique. Now keep those comments coming in, Buffett, on Facebook and on Twitter. On Facebook, you are TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Escolensetu Asponbona Batin.
Oh yes, Buffett, we at it again with our roadshow, and I'm trying to say Nazrak, killing the roadshow at Renshow. And then you know my question.
Sure,
fresh. What's your name?
Katleho.
Okay, Katleho. I've got a few questions. Why do we laugh as humans?
No, it's spontaneous. Anything is a winner in a sense.
Because nje sifuna ukuzonwabisa nje ukuthi unwabe ungahlale ukumbile.
Ngoba bonwabile and babona into abanwabisayo.
Okay, ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi why ezinye izinto zihlekisa ezinye izinto ezingahlekisi.
Ngathi kuba ezihlekisayo lese apha kuwe masapha kwengqondweni ingqondo akuhlole kabini, so then umuntu xa ethetha into izapha kwengqondweni ifike ize kwelicala mhlambe onwabe kulo kwelocala onwabe kulo ngelo xesha.
Kuba ezinye zisuke zikukhuba okanye zibuhlungu zingayenzi lento ufuneka yenzeke kuwe.
How do you think comedy can change the world, Ntwana?
It can educate us about stereotypes, and then about dealing with prejudicial knowledge, about tackling issues of racism and gender biasness. Yeah.
So Buffett, meaning is very healthy for our mind, right? And it's also a game changer. Now, how though? Check this out.
Now, understanding exactly what comedy is and how to define it scientifically can be very tricky. What we do know is that we need comedy and laughter in order to have a working, healthy society. One philosopher said that comedy is necessary to destroy stiffness among people in relationships and society. If umuntu wenza into eyodwa over and over again and does not adapt, their minds become rigid. Comedy helps to shed light on this, giving society a chance to fix itself. But that is just one of the many ways comedy can help. Greeks and Romans used the word comedy to describe stage plays that had a happy ending. In 200 BC, humour was described as one of the 9 emotional responses an audience can have to something on stage. In the 19th and 20th century, pantomime emerged, which is a type of musical comedy developed in the UK. After World War II and the invention of television, abantu were exposed to comedy on TV and the starts behind it.
Well guys, here's good comedy again, alright? One that you guys are familiar with is stand-up. Let's have a Trevor Noah and a Kevin Hart.
Hey, now, but stand-up is when someone performs a comedy in front of a live audience. Like, it's one of the most popular forms of a comedy, Buffett.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Who's like your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian has to be, of course, man, Trevor Noah.
Really?
Hashtag DBT, what?
Okay guys, who's your favorite comedian? Hit us up on our social media pages. After the break, we'll be back with more fun, edutainment, and fun. Let's get it.
Oh yes, Professor Sai, let's have some like TOMZ, watch it SABC1, real life and TV at Uno.
Yes guys, and during the ad break, you see about shangama jokes. Wow, I thought you are really funny. And luckily, we have a lot of comedic talent who are actually going out there and doing it for us.
How can comedy change society?
Yes, most def. So now Tina yes. Thanks. Let's go check them out.
All right.
Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy CAWD, I pronounce Caddy. Yet on another mission running the streets of Johannesburg. Touchdown events my fair one. I'm trying to mission here too. We're gonna meet up with ladies who use theater and laughter to send a message across. My friends, I don't know how they do this, but it's time to find out. It's you and me in this mission. Let's one get. Sanboran. Hello guys, how are you? Are you guys good?
We're good.
Cool guys, so you guys are gonna be my mission for today, ne? So who are you guys and what do you guys do and where are we?
I'm Kitty Mwepang. I'm Momo Matsunyani.
Jimmy with a Y, Mutswatwe.
We are
Yeah, one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what? Thanks.
Yes.
What is thanks? What is that?
We were born in the theatre. We met at the Viz Theatre Dolce Cafe when it was still like hangout space.
Yeah.
And we realized, well, no, there's something here, you know? So then we got together, we had holiday homework.
Cool.
And we realized, well, no, we just need to decolonize.
Yeah.
So get the black that you recognize. Let's come together. Let's see what kind of work we want to create together.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of issues we want to address.
Yeah.
What resonates with you, what resonates with me. Let's put that in one pot.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yes.
And then sakuka.
Yeah.
So I present her baby theater. I want to say, oh, see
Yeah.
So I said, okay. Thanks.
Okay. So Nchelenge, what does thanks do?
Okay, Thanks is a sketch comedy group, and I think we are a satirical sketch comedy group. I think that's what we need to start identifying mostly with before just sketch, because sketch is broad, but we mostly deal with satire, parody, and pastiche, and we basically use our work to hold up a critical mirror to society and reflect and deal and target or speak about issues that are dealing with us as young people in this country.
Yeah.
And we know that humor has a tendency of making people relax. So when they're just relaxing, then that's when you hit them hard.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
Yo, that's amazing. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the journey. Here's a go to you guys do humor. Like, where did it come about? Did you guys actually sit down and discuss it? How did it come about?
I think for us mainly because while we were studying performance art, we watched a lot of shows. And as an audience member also you realize, okay, man, but the show is said, you know, they don't really want to engage, you know, people will go home and then they have the conversations later. Like even more, the energy that you get back from the audience is different when it's a comedy piece and when it's a very dramatic piece. So we thought, you know what, we're all gifted in comedy and improv, so why not use that to be able to say to people, this is what you're doing, what are you now going to do next, and have them laugh with us. That's why we chose comedy. People feel more comfortable in a comedic space. People laughing is contagious, so even the person next to you who didn't come with you to the theater space, who's of a different race, different age, you'll all of a sudden start to connect through the comedy, and then that is what we're hoping will draw you to the message or to the idea that we're trying to place in front of you.
I'm a scientist, I'm an and my researchers are trying to understand why we as Abantu find some things funny. Now, one of the main theories is called the benign violation theory. Now, this theory says that when a situation is a violation and benign at the same time, we find it funny. For example, uma umuntu ekitaza, it's a violation of your personal space, but it's not a bad violation, so you laugh. Now, this is why abantu abaningi find different things funny. Omunye umuntu might think the joke is too tame, in other words, not a violation, while others may think that it is too much, so no longer benign. Now, this is one of the ways our sense of humors differ.
And what kind of ideas do you guys actually discuss or tell the people or laugh about?
We go from the personal to the public to the private to the political. We try to address a lot of issues, but like Kitty's saying, we try to go from our space first. So what's my experience in terms of racism? What is my experience in terms of relationships, sibling rivalry, blackness, you know, femininity, right? So we go from, yo, today guys, I read in the paper, and then everyone will be like, oh, Linda, or I know something about that, or I read a book about that. So we go from a very personal space where we release, we purge, we share in a very private but very safe space, and then we take those smaller topics and make them bigger. So you don't want an audience to come and watch a show and feel like you're indulging in your own moment. Oh, my dad died, so it's me. No, we take death, and then we see how we can find some comedy, places where we can laugh about death, but at the same time putting it out there and saying, have you dealt with your loss? Have you dealt with grief? Have you dealt with your body image, right? Oh, Instagram, today so-and-so was trending. What is your view around that? You know, where do you connect with that story? And then you start to see that as diverse black women, we connect on different levels.
And all of that leads to the point that, as to why TOMz was created.
Yeah.
So we created this group so we can deal with all those things, but to give ourselves a voice, number one, right? But also to pose these things to the audiences so that we can spark conversations.
Yeah.
Uma into ihlekisa ne, abantu respond by physically laughing. Now we do that because of certain neutral paths in the brain. Scientists haven't yet figured out exactly how this happens, but they do know that our limbic system plays a role and that it results in a physical response. Now, the response learner is natural and helps us understand each other's intentions in social interaction. It also provides positive feedback, which can improve the standing of abantu in relationship and help us relate to each other better.
I-tradition yaleli zwevum i-patriarchy uyarejwa left and right even in the marriage.
Okay, so how do you guys work together? But from keep my statements when you want to actually send the message across.
We first connected on a woman-to-woman level, girl-to-girl, sharing memories, sharing pieces of who we are, and through that, sort of a relationship formed. It wasn't even like friends or anything. It was just like, I know I'm gonna chill with Momo, it's gonna vibe, you know, I'm gonna chill. So that energy, we put it back into the working space. And it's not about who comes up with content or who does what, but what is most important is playing our strengths. So I know that, you know, Momo has got a beautiful director's eye, and she will say, that image and that together, that's gonna be explosive. I know Tumi is like totally into like, what is more behind this terminology? Content, what are we, you know, what's the crux of it? And I know she'll go and read and research and, you know, kind of fight and engage with the topic. And I know Zetu is musically gifted. She sits and listens to a beat and she's like, I've got lyrics, guys, I've got lyrics, you know, and you know, I'll obviously, you know, sometimes I'll bring in the design aspect of it, you know, how's it gonna look? Yes, yeah, you know what I mean? How do we stay current with young people and to be able to get it with older people as well? So the work is shared, but our strengths are celebrated and we use them.
I mean, I'm putting a Tandela when it comes to abantu wesifazane who are actually taking the world of entertainment by storm.
And you guys look like that abantu are not funny.
For real?
Yeah, dude. And these girls have actually proven us wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys and girls, go online and tell us joke anytime. So we'll see you after this.
Let's go.
TOMz. TOMz.
Welcome back, guys. You guys are still tuning to SABC Mzansi for sure. The show is teenagers on a mission, and today we are all about lols.
Couldn't say a good one, I'm trying to actually spicing things up with laughter. I mean, in the previous episode, we're actually digging deeper to find out why we find things funny.
We're visiting our comedic talent. Let's go back.
Papi.
You chauvinistic boy, lies you sold me, made me play down who I am to serve your ego. I fell deep, I fell hard, but I know that I'm woke. You can't hold me down.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about your performances. What do they entail? Ngiyacula, ngizwile ukhuluma ngama costumes, ngikhuluma ngomusic. So what do you guys do when you're on stage? Do you guys sing or you just talk or nenza kanjani?
We try to find the best tool, the best instrument, the best method to tell the story.
Yeah.
So we use social media, trending topics. We use popular songs. We also try to use poetry every now and then. We rap in some of our songs.
Yeah, what?
No, see, talented. Oh, yeah, well, but more than anything, as Momo was saying, it's bigger than us. Each topic is bigger than us. We don't premeditate or even think about. It's almost like, then we have to deal with it. And then we think about our audience, the timing, our political climate, where we are, how ready we are to deal with the topic, who's going to watch it, and what we want to achieve at the end of the day. But at the same time, sparking thought and assisting the audience, or even inviting the audience, encouraging the audience to have a say as well. And also we read. Like, I know they're saying that I do the research, we all read. And we read different material. And we watch different shows as well. And we engage in different spaces, conferences, we attend seminars, we go to lectures, we lecture, so we're constantly engaging with a lot of research that our work is really
solid.
Oh, guys, what an inspirational day. But first, when you look at girl are passionate about what they're doing. And theater, laughter, and message is definitely. Thanks. This is what we call mission accomplished. But your boy CAWDY pronounced Caddy is out of here.
Alright, Buffets, it's high time that we put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz Quiz Challenge Buffets. You guys can play along on Facebook and on Twitter. All you have to do is simply slide in the DMs or share your email on toms@sabceducation.co.za. Buffets, with our TOMz Speed Round Master. So let's play the TOMz Quiz Challenge.
Hey, yo, what's going on, TOMzers? You know what time it is, but it's Katse TOMz Quiz Challenge. Touchdown in Ezrek. And I'm glad it's a Sarah show to play with you guys and learn more about science and technology. Now, the good seeing us doing a science and tech, right? So we created our own stall in the Science Expo section where we met up with some cool techno heads to play with us. If not in Funukala, all you gotta do is simply send us an email to sabceducation.co.za/TOMz. And who knows, we might be knocking at your door. Fans good to see TOMz siyathanda ukuphisa ngothando siphisa nge-education siphisa ngengcwadi. Had a fun time giving out all the books around show for everybody who joined us in our stall. The question is, what do you call the physical response humans have to something that is funny? Is it A, scowling? Is it B, blinking? Is it C, is it C, laughing? Or is it D, frowning? Press the buzzer if you know the answer. Now my ladies, are fast guys, need to answer anyone?
C.
Are you guys sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's find out answer. Is it C or not? It is indeed C. Give it up for Team B. Bathi, bohleka kakhulu usheshe uguge. Is it true or is it false?
False.
Is it false? You sure? And the answer is correct. Well done to you, Siswam. High five. High five again. Okay, but fair too. We've come to the last round. Lena Sibiza a speed round master. So Siswam, you've got a puzzle in front of you, ne? You've got 2 minutes. That's your maximum time, ne? But if you can do less than that, it would be perfect because we're going to put her in the TOMz logbook. Ne? So what happens if when you get fast, then you're going to be a guest presenter on our show. Ne? So fast. Ne? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure.
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 Okay, cool. Zocela isikhathi sakho. Now, let's go. Waza, come on. Okay. Waza. Yes. Come on, almost 40 seconds. Pangisa, come on. All right, getting there. Go. 1 minute. Okay. All right. Boom! 1 minute 13 seconds. How do you feel, Siswam?
That was not my best, but I got it.
Number one, good log it.
I think.
Sure.
Surely.
Yeah, well done for making it this far, but otherwise, this is where the game ends. Lana CB saying it's TOMZ quiz. Otherwise, until next time, to keep it fresh and keep it trending, because this is TOMZ and your boy Caddy. What again?
Sam.
And Sam, we out of here. Well, friends, I'm sure you guys are excited about what the future has in the world of comedy and comedic talent. But well, let's go find out what's going to be happening in the future. Check this out.
Comedy in the digital world will rely more on sounds than words. Wow. Abantu abaningi will become more comedians thanks to online support. Comedy will rely more on telling real stories. Comedy and drama will be so integrated that they rely on each other for success. And more comedy sitcoms will be created than ever before.
And that's where we call it a wrap, Bafethu. Thank you so much for joining us in today's trip of laughter, Bafethu. I'm sure you guys had a great time. Guys
came back to on social media, but you win the way you muting and corner. But Bupuz will be simply expired soon. Now, Bafethu, for links and updates on the show, all you have to do is simply visit www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMZ on Twitter, Facebook,
okay, on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1, and on Facebook, see TOMZ. I'm Fresh by Caddy on Twitter.
And I'm MC_G. With that being said, Bafethu, thank you so much for joining us once again. Goodbye and keep laughing. It's good for you.
Lol.
Here's what's coming up next time on TOMZ. Once an attitude, the South African Reserve Bank mint a coin on one of the world's oldest mint presses. Tola Gabanzi, how paper money is made. Funa Gabanzi, all about our unique South African money. Which civilization was the first to use money? Will we still use money in the future? Tola Gabanzi, how much you know about our money? Money. Sambe. Ungakhohlwa TOMZ njalo ngo Thursday now Friday, for 2:30 ntambama kholalana ku SABC 1, we're live and TV are one.